excuse me, Mr. Cody, what's your social security number? So he blurted off his social.
Real fast.
So she says, well, what events took place in California in 1982?
Wow.
This motherfucker said, I don't know, I wasn't born yet. She says, and that's what poses the problem. So he's smiling. She said, I'm sorry, am I smiling? He said, no. She said, have I smiled at you yet? Real stern face.
Oh, shit.
And he said, no. She said, so what's the humor in that?
Wow.
So he was kind of like, okay, wait. This ain't going the way I just thought.
Yeah.
He was in between like a motherfucker. So he went from the whole, I'm watching him smile, and his shit just started going. So she says, so who could have gotten a hold of your ID? Give me some names. And he's like, she says, like, I'm quite sure you don't want these offenses attached to your name. He was like, well, no, she said, so what's the problem? He was like, it's a problem with the system. She says,
right.
Are you not understanding that this is identity fraud? He was like, nah, it's not identity fraud. She was like, so wait a minute, I'm telling you, it's in the computer. And he's like, yeah, but there's something wrong with the system. She says, which is identity fraud. She was like, nothing's wrong with the computer. Someone's clearly using your name and your date of birth. I mean, your name and your social. And what you need to do is you need to get fingerprints because you will not be allowed in Canada. Blah, 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 blah. She starts going on. But yo, this shit started scaring me. I'm just going to say, all right, easy, ladies. Let up off of me. Up off of me. We got to fucking go. Yo, and she was going and going and going. And she was smooth as shit. And she would say something and look him dead in the fucking eye. Like she had cold fucking heart. Yo, she got a cold heart, dude. She would say some shit and look at him. And just
I ain't like that.
automatically punked his ass. Yo, so she folds her shit up, and she was like, what you need to do is you need to make sure, you know, that you go and get fingerprints and have some sort of, that would to clear you from this, you know, these offenses, because I'm quite sure you don't want these horrible offenses attached to your name. He says, well, can I ask what the offenses are? She said, you can ask. So he says, well, are you going to tell me? She said, no. And let them clear the face. Real stern. I was like, oh shit.
This is how he's stern.
Yo.
Yeah, she got me.
So then she folds the shit up and she says, well, you know, you're going to need this because you won't be allowed back in Canada without it. You need some sort of something. Okay, Mr. Colden, here's your passport. You've been had. And he looked at me like, you did this. You did this.
But see, I went into it thinking, I was like, all right, she about to smile after that?
Oh, yeah, she
smiled at me. She smiled after that.
Let me just let you know, that rarely happens. So the next time a motherfucker do that to you, don't be like dude in in the Rich Car movie.
You just be standing like, yeah, right.
Yeah,
it's the joke. Right, okay, sure. 1982, somebody used my name, right?
be like this.
Like, what did I do? I thought this was part of this what happened the first time I came. Hand me a backpack, please.